and good afternoon from wherever you are. And obviously, coming to you a little bit later than normal, but I wanted to share this live on My Life is Easier Than Yours. Income. No, that doesn't make no sense. My life is easier than compared to somebody else's. And I'm not going to name people's name. If you fall into this trap, obviously, this video is going to be for you. If you've ever caught yourself saying this video is for you. Because what I'm going to share is maybe going to show something to not be the case. I'm not going to here to judge or anything like that today in this video. So this video.
Do it, do it, do it, do it now. Just do it, do it.
And hopefully it showed properly. I'll link it in the comments if it hasn't. I thought it was on Facebook, but it's not. That reel, that's on Instagram. There's also one version on YouTube. If people want to have a gander in the YouTube shorts of that video, and why you won't see me utilizing my life is better than anybody else is because of that scenario. An ice bath has its pros and it has its cons. It's freezing. I think it's about 10 degrees C, which is roughly about 50 degrees Fahrenheit. So, and to give people some context even further, that was in November. I did it anyway. I didn't say my life is easier compared to that's something that's difficult. I'm not saying to do an ice bath, to do a cold shower, to do cold water immersion is easy. It takes a lot of balls. And for the guys out there, obviously, things are going to happen as a result of cold water. But if you're falling into that trap that my life is better than somebody else's, you're giving yourself an easy out. You're not taking culpability and accountability of your own life, which isn't courageous. It's not brave. It's easy. It's easier. This is half truth. This is the harsh truth. It's easier to seek out comfort than it is to seek out discomfort and to step out into what is uncomfortable. To have an ice bath, to take a cold shower, to worst case scenario, and it's the easiest of the three, to chuck cold water in your face will lower your anxiety, will lower your fear levels to do things. Literally, it will stop that thing in its tracks. You don't believe me? Obviously, try it for yourself. With chucking water in your face first thing, because it literally reassesses what is your baseline. So it centralizes your nervous system. So the anxiety gone, the fear of the uncertainty gone. The ice bath itself is probably the more difficult because it's total. Okay, I cheated, and not my shoulders are all underneath the water. But that's for me to obviously do next time round when I do it again. Is to not use the disability to help me out. Is to be embracing of that and seek out support as, hey, I can have a workaround to make sure that I do it to the full capacity and full potential that I've got, because I know the benefit of doing it because I've done it twice. I don't like doing it because it's not particularly pleasant, especially outside. But I was having a good think about what I was going to do for this challenge that was being set for me of doing 31 days straight of doing lives. And I thought this is probably the one that is need to be talked about on a Saturday. It's going to be obviously tomorrow's a little bit less me telling and talking tomorrow. I'll give you a little heads if you want to watch that one. It's a bit easier. But this one is obviously, this scenario has come up too many times for my liking. And it's only a couple of conversations. But those people in question are almost validating what they're doing by saying their life is better than somebody else's. I'm not disputing that, because that might be a fact. I haven't spoken to those other individuals. But to say that, hey, my life is better than somebody else's, and you're not really content with where you are going with your life, is a bit hypocritical. If you don't agree with that, that's fine. But to say that, hey, my life is better than somebody else's, and then turn around to me as a coach and say, obviously I called their bluff and said, are you happy with where you're at in regard to your goal? The answer was no. I knew that obviously before asking that question, but I wanted to make the people in question aware, if it hadn't been brought to their attention, that, hey, you're not where you want to be, then you can judge somebody else. But you can't say to somebody else, oh, my life's better than yours. They might have accepted where they're at. They might be happy with where they're at. But for you, if you are thinking this, is almost taking the lazy approach. It's not almost, it is taking the lazy approach, because you're not being fully culpable of the problem. Okay, the problem's not a big deal because it's not affecting me in my health, like long term. There's no risk of, say, heart attack, stroke. My mental health isn't too bad, etc., etc. Oh, I appreciate that you may not hit rock bottom, but people do not have to hit rock bottom before they change. I think that's where people have got it a bit skewed, and it's societal stigma of, hey, in order for you to really deal with your problems, you have to hit rock bottom. It's like, well, why wait until hitting rock bottom? It sucks. I could talk from personal experience, and I've only done that once, to the point that I would never want to do it again, because it's not nice. It's not empowering. It's not particularly pleasant to other people that are in my sphere. That's why I changed. I didn't care about me. I cared about other people. That might be why I'm good at what I do. That you need to take, or you need to start taking, I'm not going to say unnecessary risks, but you need to start being comfortable with the uncomfortable. So if it was to be open to the idea of doing some sort of co-water, let me know, and I can help you out and point you in the right direction in terms of, well, start with this, do this. Don't have to go to the extreme straight away. I didn't, because I've experienced hot and cold showers in my athletic days, so I know the benefit of those from a performance standpoint. So to go to the next level of doing an ice bath, it's the next best thing in terms of progression. To if I can't do a cold shower or that, the next best thing is to throw cold water in my face. On my YouTube channel at the present, for the intro videos, doing the ASL challenge. So literally chucking a cold bucket of water over my head. but thousands of people did it for a good cause, but they would have got massive benefit from it. So I'm gonna wrap it up because I know most people in Europe are potentially dancing the night away. You guys have a wonderful Saturday wherever you are, and I'll see you again tomorrow.